You're rolling.
I don't believe anyone should be discriminated against for having a disease, for having HIV, but it's especially heartbreaking to know that these kids, who are just completely innocent, have experienced isolation and alienation all of their lives. So I started thinking, what can I do? What can I do to improve their situation? And as an outsider, as a person who's not a Chinese citizen, as an American student, it's very difficult to impact China and the situation of these kids. So what I thought was the best thing to do was just let people know about these kids' story. Kind of reframe the discussion about how these children are perceived. And talk about the obstacles that they've overcome throughout their life, talk about the suffering that they've endured, and talk about how they're still so loving and hopeful and joyful and playful, and they're still just beautiful children. And in addition to talking about where they've been, most importantly, we want to tell the story of where are they going to go. What's going to happen to them after they have to leave the Green Harbor Red Ribbon School? This school has been a shelter for them for 10, 15 years. But society, Chinese society, hasn't changed much. There's still a lot of discrimination. Keep going. Yeah. Close the computer. Put that under the pillow. There's still a lot of discrimination in society, and we don't know what's going to happen to these kids. And so by telling their story and showing what they're up against, we're hoping that we can reframe the discussion around HIV positive children in China, and B, allow people to connect with these children so that they can have more opportunity to become something in society, so that people don't just view them as a disease, so that people don't just fear them. We want people to see these children as human. And we think if people just experience the story of these children, then the way that they perceive HIV is going to shift. And the way that they perceive HIV positive children is going to be
That's fine.
Yeah.
The way that the HIV is perceived, or something is...
Yeah.
The shift is good.